Good morning, world. It's your girl, Dominique Spinelli. We're going to lay this news down. I know I'm a little late for me. I'm about 30 minutes late for me. But that's only because I was writing some really good articles. There's so much news on the floor today. Last night, I went to the Mawnin finance meeting, and it went for 2 hours. Was there a lot of news? Of course, there was a lot of news. So much, and I've got so much to say about it. My opinion doesn't matter, though. So you'll have to talk to me on a personal end. But I was thoroughly impressed with the meeting yesterday. There was so much. And, yeah, I've got news out the wazoo. And then I came into more news. And then I had news from yesterday that I had to break down. So there's a lot going on. All that to say, job security. We could check the fit. I did something simple today because I'm going to take myself to the movies after this. I realized that I have not been to the movies in weeks. And it was either that or get a massage. I don't know if I trust anybody to just touch the body. So I'm going to go to the movies. But outfit check real quick. Chill, I got my Nike low. Yeah. Got my jacket on because it's still nippy in here. And yeah, it's just a simple day. Got my little hair pieces in. So cute. So cute. Yeah, so that's it. But I'm chilling because after this, I'm going to the movies. I want to see Wuthering Heights. I remember reading the book in high school, so I would like to actually see the movie because I spark noted the book in high school. So I don't think I got the whole thing. I just know at the end, they're like so in love that they like die together and their bodies melt into one. And it was like a gothic novel or something. So I'm kind of just excited for that part. That's pretty much it. And something about throwing hot applesauce. I don't have the answers. I just want to see the movie, okay? So that's what I'm going to do today after work. Let us lay this news down. Oh, and tomorrow's the daddy-daughter dance. It's Wicked theme, and I asked for permission to wear pink and or green tomorrow. For whatever reason, I don't have any green, and I don't have like the right pink. So my outfit, I don't know. I'm gonna ask the Holy Spirit to put it together tomorrow, but I might just end up wearing black, which is also fine. And then just do like pink and green makeup, right? Like one eye, one color, one eye. There's a million ways. There's a million ways to get it. Choose one. I know I got accessories out the wazoo for that. So yeah, but tomorrow's the daddy-daughter dance. I'm really excited to serve in that. I'm gonna sleep in tomorrow, and then I will make my way over there. And I'm so excited to be a part of that. You ready to lay this news down? Let's lay this news down. Let me drink some water first. Let me wet my whistle. Okay. The whistle is wet. Let's get it. All right, go on. Today is the first official day of spring, or officially called vernal equinox. On this day, both daylight and darkness are each 12 hours in length. Spring officially arrives in our area this morning at 9:46. Because these are 11 o'clocks, I'm going to change that line. Excuse me. Hit it again. Spring officially arrived in our area this morning at 9:46. During the spring season, the axis of the earth is increasing and it's... Hold on. During the spring season, the axis of the earth is increasing its tilt toward the sun, and the length of daylight rapidly increases. With the seasonal transition, the hemisphere also begins to warm significantly. Spring will remain... I heard the trip. Spring will remain in the area until June 21st, when the official day of summer arrives. In summer. A domestic-related homicide in Jackson is under investigation. Jackson police officers responded to a shooting at a residence on Hill Street Wednesday night around 8:30. Upon arrival, officers discovered the body of an adult resident deceased inside the home. A juvenile who also resides at the residence has been detained by the police. While the specific details surrounding the shooting remain under investigation, the Jackson Police Department is not seeking any other individuals in connection with this incident at this time. There is no ongoing threat to the public. I smell so good. I love when I can smell me. I smell so good. Okay, come on. Yeah, this one's going to take a little minute. And because of that, and something shorter I can throw in there. So I can get a good 2-minute cut. Come on, give me something short. This one, but dang. My bad, y'all. That was the Wi-Fi. Anyway. All right, let's keep going. Nothing's going to stop me now. All Weakley County students will be out for spring break beginning Monday. If they're looking for fun things to do, the Weakley County Prevention Coalition is holding a youth spring break retreat Monday and Tuesday. Youth Engagement Coordinator Kayla Colvin tells Thunderbolt News what they've got planned.
A youth spring break retreat. We do this every fall break and spring break. So it's the first 2 days of spring break, Monday and Tuesday, and we will have different opportunities for our youth. We're going to do an etiquette training. We're going to do team building activities. We usually do a volunteer project, which is either like packing Narcan kits, because, you know, we distribute those. And we also have goat yoga because we try to do something fun with the kids. So we have goats coming to that grass patch out there and we're going to do goat yoga. And we're also partnering with the housing authority so their residents can come and do that too.
All of the events are free to all middle and high school students. So cutesy. Shout out Kayla Colvin. I'll see her tomorrow. Okay. Results from a survey of over 300 Weakley County school students were shared by the Student Advisory Board during the annual Weakley County Schools Board of Education planning session. Now in its second year, the Student Advisory Board includes one junior and one senior from each high school to represent their schools and bring student perspectives directly to the board. This year's Student Advisory Board includes Abigail Kibler and Ryan. There's an L in there. Rylan. Gotta get the kids' names right. Their parents are listening. And Rylan Davis of Dresden High School. Josie Musal and Bryson Cooper of Gleason School. Aiden Jones and Callie Harrington of Greenfield School, and Jack Mantooth and Neely Sims of Westview High School. During the presentation, the group shared 4 topics lucrative to local students. They included vaping, physical activity during the school day, a 4-day work... Hold up. If the kids get a 4-day school week, I want a 4-day work week. Straight like that. I am a child of the Most High God. I need a break too. Respectfully, I think they should get it so I can get mine. Even though we know Mr. Tinkle ain't going for that. A 4-day school week and a 9-week grading period. Advisory board members spoke about how vaping has become one of the school's largest challenges, with students suggesting stronger consequences and more education about the health risks of vaping. The goal of each presentation is for district leaders to hear directly from students about what their school experience looks like. Obion County Commissioners were given an update on the Kate's Landing Riverport during this week's monthly meeting. Board member Ed Sims was invited to update commissioners on any possible activity ongoing at the Tiptonville site. Sims said he feels the railroad spur is going to help attract business for the site.
The port is being looked at it. A lot of things like that since we've gotten the railroad in there, and we are actively looking for somebody to come in there. We've unloaded several barges of rock that was used in the solar field down at Ridgely. We've unloaded the rock that was used on the railroad, things of that nature there. But with the railroad and all, I think we're going to see some new blood showing up at the port.
Commissioner Kenneth Barnes asked Sims, having this strange thing, asked. Commissioner Kenneth Barnes asked Sims about unloading of fertilizer at the Riverport site.
You unloaded?
It still came out funny.
No.
Have you ever?
No. But that's what they're looking about. One of the companies that's looking about is moving fertilizer either out of New Orleans. You don't load rail in New Orleans to speak of. You load barges off of ships. You don't load, and you don't have very many boats floating around in Canada. You got to take it off the rail. So that's one of the deals that they're looking at real hard. There's two different companies that have shown interest in moving stuff from New Orleans and moving stuff from Canada. That's what I'm assuming that they're looking at.
Sims also said the Riverport currently has one employee who works in the office. Dredging and construction began at the site in 2009 after the Northwest Regional Port Authority was established in March of 2001. Sims also told commissioners about the Sonova Global Silicone plant located in the industrial park.
Is a Canadian concern. That's not on us. That's at the industrial park at Tiptonville. Their announcement, they were going to use 450, 500 construction jobs and 400 labor after it got started. And I feel like that they didn't say, never did say that it was tied to Blue Oval. But they were making silicon metal, and y'all know just as much about what silicon metal looks like as I do. I don't have a clue. But they say that it's used in batteries, solar panels, cell phones, all kinds of electronics. They got to have that. Supposedly, that may have been the first company in the United States that was making this stuff. And so it's on hold for the time being. It's on hold right now. I would assume, and this is an assumption on my part, is that it is tied to Elizabethtown and Somerville, Blue Oval, and battery plants up there.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that it was tied to them.
A groundbreaking ceremony for Sonova Global was held with Governor Bill Lee in October 2022. A Kentucky bill is moving, which could expand the use of Amber Alerts. Senate Bill 289 was sponsored by Senator Brandon Storm and would add to the list of alert qualifications.
This gap makes clear that if the disappearance of a child may not have been voluntary and the physical safety of the child may be endangered, then this child can be placed on the missing child alert system.
Senator Storm said the forced abduction requirement is considered too limiting, with the growing number of children who are lured away online. The bill would also enable alerts for kids missing from foster care, runaways, or those who are autistic. The bill is named Winter's Law after a Rockcastle girl who disappeared last summer and was later located in Maryland. Senators passed the measure, and it now heads to the House floor for consideration. The Tennessee Department of Health is expressing public concern over a new deadly opioid. The Department of Health is providing statewide information concerning the newly identified opioid known as cyclorophene. More than 30 fatal overdoses have been reported statewide since October 2025. Cyclorophene is a synthetic opioid 10 times more potent than fentanyl and associated with more than 1,633 fatal overdoses in Tennessee in 2024. Naloxone, which is commonly known as the brand Narcan, is a medication that reverses opioid overdoses by restoring breathing. The Department of Health said Narcan is effective with cyclorophene, though it may require repeat dosing. That's crazy, because I know that with fentanyl, you only need to hit it once, and you come back. So this is worse than fentanyl if you got to hit it more than once. I'm just saying. What is going on? And where are these drugs coming from? Come on. Last story, y'all. Team for Success is inviting the community to collaborate with them in their quest to raise up local leaders. Executive Director Natasha Greer tells Thunderbolt News more about Teams for Success.
In Lake County, the fifth most economically challenged county in the U.S., by providing them with access to education and opportunities they may not otherwise have. Team for Success is driven by the belief that every individual deserves a chance at a brighter future. Through the initiative, it strives to break the cycle of poverty by fostering a supportive environment that nurtures the educational and personal growth of the community.
Ms. Greer tells Thunderbolt News about the STAR program.
STAR stands for Students That Achieve Results. It implemented in 2017, focusing on a specific group of students, providing them with the resources and opportunities necessary to empower and ensure their long-term success. It is our intent to nurture, support, and motivate each student to their fullest potential.
She says our support creates leaders of the future.
When you support Team for Success, you are directly investing in the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and difference makers. We invite everyone to join us and support us and believe with us as we continue helping students succeed. Together, we can build dreams and create lasting impact.
Let me just delete that first part. I don't know what happened there. Let me see.
She says our support creates
Right here. Delete. All right, y'all. That's all I got for that. Like I said, good morning, Miss Tracy. Good morning, Kaylee. Like I said, y'all, I'm taking myself to the movies after this. I cannot wait to go to movies. I'm actually going to look up the time. I also have an interview with Brody Taylor at Dresden High School. He's accepting a scholarship to go to I don't know, one of these colleges out here. That's so terrible. I'll check my notes when I get where I'm going. I'm not ready for the interview yet. So that interview is later on today, and I will do more prep work. But yeah, so I'll be heading over there to Dresden High for that. Yeah, that's pretty much all of it. I will see y'all later. I hope you have a great day. Something in my mind just said to tell y'all, don't do too much. I don't know what that means. What does it mean to you? Love you. See you later.